All right, ladies, gentlemen, citizens of the Empire, welcome back to Greedfall 2. I gathered the party in our little hut camp here. It's time we say goodbye to Mama and head out.
My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
I've come to say goodbye, Mother.
But why? Why don't you stay here? Your friends can stay if they want.
Mev's given me a mission that I can only fulfill over there. The only way to save our people is by going back.
But you've already brought us the remedy. Isn't that enough?
There's a very dangerous man over there, Mother. Someone who wants to use us to conquer the continent. If we let him do that, our people, both here and there, will be in great danger. And the remedy won't help.
My child, my heart bleeds to lose you again. But I am also filled with pride. Go then. Save us all. Defeat this man and come home to me. I promise to protect our island in your absence.
Goodbye, Mother.
Oh, at least not to jinx it. We're gonna be going back. All right, where are we going? Oh, we're just going to the Constantia. What are they, down on deck? Oh my god, what am I stuck on?
You're back. Did you want to return to the mainland? I should have thought that you would wish to stay here, with your people.
Alas, I have a new mission to fulfill on the mainland before I can come home for good.
I understand. We sold all the goods we brought, and the holds are full of exotic items produced on your island. So we can leave whenever you want. But make sure you finish what you had to do here first.
I mean, I don't think there are any side missions here. I mean...
You're right. I'd better settle our affairs here before leaving.
Yes, it's a long journey. You won't be able to come back here for a while. I'll wait for you here in any case.
Yeah, I mean, I'll because, you know, just in case, just like before, just drop a save there.
You're back. I should have thought...
Allah,
So we
are ready to return to Gakan.
In that case, let's go. My belongings are already on board.
Wait, what? Wait, what did I fail? Wait, we saw... Hold on. Hold on. I stuck on? Again. Yeah, she sure does. Okay.
How are you?
See,
It's my
Alright, Safia.
I'm happy that you came to speak with me. Now that we are in Tir Fridi, I have a favor to ask of you. You must have an idea of what it's about. I would like to find the person who was once a dear friend of mine. I would like for him to explain to me how he came to agree to work for Kernaz. How he could betray all that we once held true. But I don't know this island. It's my first time here. I need your help in tracking him down.
if he's on this side of the island, that should be possible. But you never told me his name.
Furkan. He goes by the name of Furkan.
Furkan? He was your friend? And he worked for Kernaz? If Nilan knew that, he'd never let me forget that he warned against putting so much trust in the man.
You knew him?
Yes. And I also believed him to be a good man who was sincerely interested in our well-being. He taught me to read.
Oh shit, I was wondering what happened to him, but...
If you want to find him, my people will certainly know what has become of him since we were kidnapped. Let's go.
Thank you. To not know why he ever accepted the contract with Kernaz would drive me mad.
Yeah, me too.
I need to go.
Of course. But come chat again soon.
Okay, it seems like she was the only person with a quest here. Yeah, so far. Yeah, Alvida's on the quarter deck. Oh, I can't view the world map from here? Okay. It looked like that we might have a message. I don't know, let me see. Oh, no, okay. Okay. We're gonna find his ass, because I swear to God, I liked him. I liked him.
Good day. Need help?
Nope. Okay.
I understand.
Just wanted to see if he had anything to say. Look at him just lounging back here.
My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
My friend Sophia knew Furkan when they were young, and she would like to see him again. Do you know what's become of him?
I can't believe you're still asking about that man. I was right to mistrust him, you know? He betrayed us all. However, I am sorry to be the one to inform you, madam. Your friend is dead.
Dead? When? How? And how could you think that he betrayed you?
It happened shortly after you were kidnapped. You and Nilan. One day he left the village, never to return. It was the very same day Minan was killed. Armal told us that Forkan was implicated, not only in the death of our chief, but maybe also in your kidnapping. A few days later, we learned that he had been found dead, and we didn't weep for him. The people in the fort must have no longer had need of him and rid themselves of their informant.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I must leave you for now.
Of course. But come back to see me. I've missed you so.
It definitely sounds like there's more to it.
Dead. I can't believe it. He will never be able to make amends for his actions. And to think that I was angry with him for sending information to Kernaz about your people. But if your mother and this respect-worthy Armal are not mistaken, he is also implicated in what happened in your village. How could the man we knew have become so sinister?
I'm sorry, Sophia. I truly wish that he could have given us some explanation.
I can't help thinking about the letter we found. Furkan seemed to want to free himself from the engagement he had made with Kernaz. Something doesn't sit right in this affair. We need to get to the bottom of what happened. I beg you, let's try and learn a little more.
Let's start
Yeah,
by
I saw
trying
that
to
coming.
find Armal. It's true that he shared the village guest house with Forkan. Perhaps he saw or heard something that convinced him of his guilt. We could also go up to the lake fort. They knew him and might know more about the circumstances of his death.
Thank you for not giving up.
Well, let's go to both. Armal is in the town because he is the only merchant. No, okay, good.
Ah, a dreg dead.
We need to know what happened to Forkan. My mother says that you blame him for the events in the village?
He lived among us, but he was one of them. His role in what happened is evident.
Why do you think that?
After your kidnapping and Toflan's death, I saw him change. He felt guilty. Then Minan went to the fort to hold them accountable. He followed, anxious, furious. Your chief was killed. Furkan spoke often with the soldiers at the fort. The connection was easy. When we heard about his death, we shed no tears. The earth swallowed him up.
Furkan was a man of science. He'd never wish anyone's death.
I understand why you doubt Furkan. But Safia was once his fiancée.
I am sorry. I did not want to bring you pain. I will answer your questions, if it might help you mourn.
Did you find Furkan's body?
No, I crossed paths with the men from the fort when returning to the village. They told me they had found him dead, assassinated.
Do you know who killed him?
I didn't ask. They seemed to suspect us, and I didn't want any trouble.
Could one of your own have killed him?
I only spoke about my suspicions to the people in the village after. They had no reason to kill Furkan.
Did he leave any personal items behind?
He left everything. He must have thought he'd be back. His coffer could still be inside the village guest house. What are you hoping?
Maybe Furkan left some documents or letters that would explain his motivations.
He did write all the time, in a book.
He recorded his research. I read some of it.
The book was different than his research. No drawings. He said he wrote down his thoughts.
Furkan kept a private diary. It might tell us something about Kurnaz.
We should search the guest house in the village.
Okay. Because I know we did search there before, when we first got here.
You said Forkan had dealings with the soldiers from the fort?
Yes, he often went to the fort with packets of papers.
He was probably sending research reports and letters to his family. To imagine he was an informant for the soldiers causing your chief's death? Impossible.
Perhaps, but how to be sure?
We discovered letters he sent to the continent. We should see if there aren't any others.
The captain may be able to help us.
I now realize I had very little proof against your friend. Milan, Sheda, and you had disappeared. Toflan was dead. Then we lost Minan. He couldn't be innocent.
I understand, Armal. Forkan was the perfect culprit.
We need to know the truth, whether good or bad. I hope I haven't accused an innocent man.
We will learn the truth. Thank you, Amal.
Yeah, they all kind of deserve to at least know, even though the natives don't really care about him. They deserve to know. Oh, no, not back to the ship. Okay, so I can't really do the world map from here? That's okay. Alright, well, let's just do that. Oh, wait a minute, can I might be able to fast travel from our campfire. We'll see. Okay, no. Alright, now let's get moving. Oh, that goes straight to the lake region. Okay. I mean, that makes more sense, but I still should be able to fast travel back and forth to it. I mean, because that's where all the stuff is. Okay, let's go back to the village.
It looks like a heavy object left some marks on the floor. It must have been Forkan's coffer, but someone took it.
No doubt men from the fort. It's customary. The personal belongings of the dead are returned to their families.
We can only hope that they haven't sent them to the continent yet.
You were extremely resilient, Safia. I don't know how I would handle living in constant doubt about the motivations of someone I loved.
Okay. No, that's not what I'm trying to... Oh my god. There we go. Alright. So... Captain?
Hello, Captain. Do you remember the nature scientist who lived in our village? Furkan?
Yes. We found his body in the forest.
We want to know what happened to him. What can you tell us about his death?
He was assassinated the same time your chief was killed. Troubling times. My men found the body in the woods. We didn't have the time to carry out a proper investigation.
You don't know who killed him?
Suspicions pointed to an islander, given all that had happened. He was found with a stone dagger in his back.
It wouldn't be the first time someone used our weapons to cast blame.
Granted, but your people were furious about their chief's death. We thought them out for vengeance.
There was nothing else?
The affair was quickly sorted. Relations were strained with your people then.
When did you last see Furkan?
Just minutes after the chief's death. If he'd got there sooner, he could have saved him. He went into a rage seeing the chief dead. We had to toss him out.
And after that?
No. The guards said he marched back from where he'd come.
He died walking back to the village.
I don't know where he was headed. We found the body a few days later. Why do you care so much about his fate?
We were once betrothed.
My condolences.
Furkan's expedition was financed by Kornaz. Did you know?
Kernaz? The general? No. The general has no authority here.
You don't take orders from him?
Certainly not. I answer to Governor Buren, and him alone.
We were captured within a stone's throw of your fort.
I knew nothing about that. No orders, no requests.
Who was Furkan's correspondence addressed to? Do you know?
The mail officer died recently. I'm not sure he'd have even known. All letters are considered private. We respect privacy.
We'll leave you to your duties, Captain. Goodbye.
Goodbye, young people.
Okay, didn't know I wouldn't be able to ask about where his belongings are. Alright, so interrogate the doctor. Well, if I remember right, the doctor was hanging out front, so...
Hello, Doctor.
You again. What do you want from me?
Do you remember a nature scientist from the Alliance who lived in our village? His name was Furkan.
Of course I do. We spoke on occasion. I was sad to hear of his death.
We were told that he was found by soldiers in the woods. Did you examine the body, by chance?
I didn't perform a complete autopsy, but yes, I examined it. I found it odd that we found his corpse so soon after the death of your chief.
Could you share with us what you discovered?
Well, someone left an obsidian dagger in his back, but that wound had caused little blood loss. In fact, I'm certain that it was planted to hide another wound that was far deeper and the true cause of his death. It was a round wound that had no relation to the kind made with a blade. I dug into it and discovered a bullet.
Yeah.
People from my village don't use firearms. I doubt they would even know how to use one.
I suspect that he was killed by one of the colonists, but I've no idea who. In any case, the dagger was clearly planted to cast suspicions on your people.
Those who did this have no respect for the dead, nor for the living. Is the captain aware of your discoveries?
I reported my findings to him at the time. It's my duty. But don't hold it against him to have not shared all he knew. Since the death of your chief, he has been hard-pressed to bring back a semblance of peace, without much success.
I understand, but we are still going to have a word with him. He knows the colonists in the region. He must have some suspects.
Thank you for your candor, Doctor.
I'll leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, we're going to go interrogate him again.
Hello, Captain. The fourth doctor told us the dagger was not the cause of death. It was a bullet.
She told me as much.
Why didn't you tell us? Was it one of your men?
Of course not. Listen, your friend chose a bad time to be killed. The details would have just added to the mystery. My men weren't responsible for that death. I interrogated them myself more than once.
You dissimulated facts, leading us to suspect our people were responsible. You wanted to avoid conflict, but you've only raised suspicions. Why not just tell the truth?
I'm sorry, I should have told you everything. Suspicions are all I have, no proof. A soldier was asking questions about Furkan just before his death. The general may have sent him, I don't know.
Where is he now?
He deserted just after, which seems suspicious, but I had no proof. I asked around, but no one really knew or liked him. He disappeared as suddenly as he came. He may have left some things in the dormitory. You're welcome to take a look.
Thank you. I want to find the killer and clear Furkan's name.
We'll leave you to your duties, Captain. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye, young people.
At least we can examine that without any issues. Okay, so we're going down here.
I doubt that Furkan ever spent time here. He was a civilian.
We can't say that the guards living here are living in luxury. That said, we may end up finding something of interest.
A letter. To the man the captain spoke to us about.
An order to assassinate Furkan and recover his research on your people. How insane! Furkan was killed for his work.
Could it be from Kornas? He was upset he wasn't receiving new reports.
It's probable he's involved, but he didn't write this letter.
Who did?
I intend to find out. We know which ship the assassin took. We should be able to find and question him. We also found a key. It must open Furkan's coffer.
He kept his research there.
Where could it be?
The assassin must have left it at the fort. We need to keep looking.
Okay. Oh, it could be at that old saw worker's hut with the hidden door. And I think that's exactly where we're going. Oh wait, no, this isn't it.
Well, this must be where your friend's belongings are to be found, Safia.
Yes, but discretion is called for. The captain said this place was off limits to us.
I know that coffer over there. It's the one Furkan owned. This lock is complex. I don't know.
Furkan wrote to Kurnaz. He seems concerned about how his research was being used. The precision of Kurnaz's inquiries on any sickness that affects you surprised him.
Kornas was perfecting his plan to use smallpox against us.
Furkan regretted collaborating and stopped sending updates, despite threats. He was concerned about his cousin Baran, who thought he was in danger.
That confirms our suspicions after seeing the warehouse.
He cared greatly about your tribe, you in particular. He felt indirectly responsible for your kidnapping. He mentions your chief. Furkan wanted to stop him from going to the fort. He hoped to save him.
Poor Forkan. He had no idea what his mission would require. When he realized, he resisted to the end. He was a true friend.
I feel the same way. He was naive, but he loved you and your people.
He even tried to save our chief. He was a good man. Did you read the part about you, Safia? He hoped you'd find his research and take it to safety, away from the vultures who would use it.
He mentioned the great library in Yuxantis. He remembered my dream. I'm sure he was buried in the fort's common grave, but I'd like to do something to honor him, so he can rest in peace near your people who he dearly admired.
We build a cairn when there's no body to return to the earth.
That would be marvelous. Especially if your people could forgive him. He unwittingly betrayed them, but tried to fix it, choosing to die rather than aid your enemies.
For that, we need to convince Armal he's mistaken.
Doesn't sound like it would be too hard to convince.
We're under attack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Okay, didn't expect for that to happen, but it happened. Little hideaway.
I must go there without delay. I must carry some messages to the village of the King of the Nanidas.
Your freedom.
Alright, Armal. Let's have a chat.
Ah, a dreg dead.
We found out what happened to Forkan.
He may have been naive, but he was no traitor.
I'm listening.
We learned how Forkan died. Our people had nothing to do with it. Renoigse was sent to steal his research and kill him. After the murder, he disguised his crime to blame us.
The people in the fort believed him?
They wanted more than anything to avoid stirring up trouble.
Thank you for telling me. But it doesn't prove Farkan's innocence.
On the continent, we learned that an evil man, General Kornaz, financed Forkan's voyage. In exchange, he shared his findings on our people.
The research led to your capture, did it not?
I don't think so. Forkan stopped sending anything a long time ago.
Despite threats to his family, it's the reason he was killed.
Forkan was naive and didn't realize the research could be used against us. He saw the danger and resisted to his last breath.
But still, I remember him going to the fort with papers.
He wrote to his family, asking them to resist.
When Minan left the village to hold those in the fort accountable, Forkan followed him. He wanted to stop him. He had a bad feeling. But Minan was too far ahead and Forkan too late. There was nothing he could do. He wanted to save him.
On his way back to the village, he was killed. Being distraught made him easy prey.
Then he wasn't implicated in Minan's death.
He was trying to save him.
I called Forkan a criminal, when he was the opposite. He had faults, but did not deserve my slander.
Safia would like to say goodbye to him with a proper funeral, and to build a cairn in his memory.
He loved your people. Performing an island rite seems appropriate. I would be honored to participate.
No, I can't. I stained his memory. But I still hold him responsible for your capture. It would be wrong.
Forkan was naive, and put his fate too readily in a wicked man. Who here is not prone to such an error? Once he discovered the truth, he tried to redeem himself, even giving his own life.
I agree. I will make amends for my mistake and speak with my clan. I will come to the ceremony at Forkan's cairn. I was wrong to doubt him.
Thank you, Amal.
I will try to convince the others to join us.
I will perform the rite at the waterfall outside the camp.
Meet you there.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell, because, look, that's not my place to say. I don't blame him. That's for Neelan to figure out how to tell people. Yes, I am going to play this. Just go straight forward. Little hidden crevices.
May each of these stones remind those who pass here of the good man that was Forkan. He was a friend to our people, for whom he ultimately gave his life. May the earth welcome him warmly, and may he return to the source of all spirits.
Rest in peace, my friend. You whom I loved. I will miss you, just as I've missed you all these years. Thank you for conducting this rite for Furkan. I was very touched, and thank you for being here. I'm sure it would have meant a lot to him.
I injured the memory of a friend. It was only right that I should ask his forgiveness.
I didn't like Forcan very much, but what Armal told me made me realize that my suspicions were wrong. It is right that I should be by your side today to honor a friend of the clan.
And now all that's left is to find the one responsible.
When we return to Kakan, we can search for the assassin.
Thank you for all that you've done. I will cherish this memory for as long as I live.
Well, we're gonna be returning soon. I'm gonna take a look around. There's a little camp over here. Okay. And while we're just here, go back to camp, and then I want to go take a look at our those ruins nearby. Ooh, bandits. I don't see anybody. shit. This feels like an endgame area. Huge in here too. Alright, well that was a neat little area. Alright, back to the ship we go.
Thank you again for allowing me to restore Furkan's memory. I knew deep down that he couldn't have changed that much. I was certain he wasn't responsible for what happened to you, and that he would never willfully have hurt anyone. I just regret that he was naive enough to agree to start working for Kernaz. It cost him his life.
I'll leave you to it, Safia.
See you later, my friend, and take care.
Okay. Oh my god! That's adorable! And how long have we had that? Although, why is it going here? Because this is Alvida's room, and we don't live in here. Is there a... No, there's literally no other place for it. Okay. But wow. And they're amazing. Alright, nobody else wants to do anything or talk. We'll sell some stuff off.
So, what do you need today? I can also rid you of what you no longer want.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell all some valuables. How many of these? I have 11 fucking shovels. Bye. what's new with the journal. Alright, so just want to quickly do my own skills a little bit. Alright. Talents. Alright, what are we possibly saying is new? Oh, the rings in this. Did we get a new cloak? Oh, we did get a new cloak. Okay. Oh wow, that's nice. It's just not as good as anything we have. Caravan guard. Really? Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh, yeah, everything is worse. All right. What about the guns? All right, let's give her that. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Hey, what's new in the journal? Oh, the assassination order. All right. Have nothing else going on, right? So, just in case, I'm going to drop a save. Just in case something else fucks up. And then we will go back to the continent when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the Empire, thanks so very much for watching. If you're on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. Just drop me a follow if you haven't already. And I will be back in a moment.